Welcome, friends. Make yourselves at home.
Settle in. You're welcoming us to a house. And you're like, please sit.
Settle in. This one's a good one. This is the story of how I asked out pumpkin cheeks.
Finally.
Yup. Brace yourselves. It's just thinking of this is so, oh my gosh. This took place in the summer of 2012. I've been talking to Pumpkin Cheeks for about a year, and I was kind of upset that we weren't dating. She wasn't looking for a relationship, but we were talking for hours at a time every night and like affectionate with each other. The events from I got caught sneaking out, epic Valentine's Day, win fail had occurred. We were very much an item, but we weren't official, which really upset me, because why are we going to act that way if we're not? Might as well put a title on it. I don't know, it just really got to me, because I was looking for something serious from the start, and I let her know that, and I was clear with that. But I felt kind of like she was playing games with me the entire time. I told her about this, and we got into a huge argument about it. This took place on July 3rd. So I was upset about this.
Was this before July 4th?
Yep. I was upset about this on July 4th.
Obviously July 4th, but the July 4th.
Yeah. So there's a video about that. So if you want to know where my head was at, watch that video too. It was emotional for me to start with. Then like that added like a physicality and a rawness to it. Like an open wound. Like I just needed to deal with it. I just felt like a lot of emotions. For July 4th, we didn't talk to each other. But I figured I would make up for it and that we would be cool if I did like a grand gesture to ask her out, and then we would be dating, it would be official, we would both be happy. So what I did was, I had a box, like a large box, it was like a box for a fridge or something, I don't remember why I had this box. I cut it in a way so that it looked like a giant card. I painted it, drew on it with markers, with paint, Sharpie, "Will you be my girlfriend?" in giant letters. And then I put yes, kiss me, no, do a backflip off of your mailbox. That's what I put. So I made this giant card, like I was working on it the entire morning. So it was like around noontime when I finished up. So
I remember you came to my house and you knocked on the door. You like, look, and I was like, what? This isn't for me. What the heck? You're like, no, this is what I'm gonna give to Pumpkin Cheeks.
That would have been talking to me. He said, yes!
You had to like go all the way over there with that thing.
right, exactly. So I still didn't have a license or a car to drive. What I did, I had to bike to her house to show her this.
How far was it?
She lived about 3.5 miles away.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was noon in the Florida summer. I was dressed up really nice. I was like at my end. I was like, I'm going all in. This is it. Go big or go home. Oh, but here's the thing. My bike had a flat tire. But there was a tire shop about halfway to her house. So I figured I would push my bike to the tire shop, fill up the tire, and then bike the rest of the way. So I'm carrying this giant card. I use the card as shade. I hold it above my head like this, and I'm pushing my bike with the other hand for about 1.5 miles until I get to the tire shop. I go up to the guy and I'm like, okay, hey, look, it's a bike. I have one flat tire though. Can you help me out? And he's like, yeah, over there. And he points to the hose. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'm gonna do it myself. Like, what? So I get the hose. I like fill up the one tire, and I'm like, while I'm here, I might as well fill up the other tire too. So I plug it into the other tire. It's filling, and then the thing stops. The air stops flowing out of the hose. I look at the guy and I'm like, help me out here. What do I do? He's like, oh, it's out of air. Like an industrial compressor. Like just stops out of nowhere. It's out of air. While it was plugged in and I was looking at him, like it deflated that tire. So I filled up one tire and deflated the other tire. And this dude's not helping me out at all. Thanks for your help, guy. I still had to push my bike. Still. Like I can't do a wheelie with one hand. So I was pushing my bike and holding this gigantic cart over my head for another 2 miles or so. When I was like a block away, I see a USPS truck, like a postal service truck driving around. And I'm like, hold up! Like I think of this cheesy thing where I like pull up on the mail truck and I'm like, a package for the Cheeks family.
Did you say for Cheeks family? Cheeks family.
Yeah.
The Cheeks family, that's her last name.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Cheeks, but is her first name?
Pumpkin is her first
I'm
name.
sorry.
So I talked to the person who worked the postal service. I'm like, hey, I just got into a fight. Can you help me out in this grand gesture? And they're like, actually, it's illegal for us to deliver anything that's not mandated by a federal law. Like, they gave me a whole spiel, and I was like, okay, sorry. I was like, okay, trying to shake that off as I walk up to her house. So I'm pushing the bike with the cart in one hand, ring the doorbell, and she comes out in like a second. She runs out, opens the door, closes it behind her, and pushes me away from the door. And she's like, what are you doing here? And I was like, what do you mean? And she's like pushing me away from the door, like back onto the street. But I was like, look, hey, before I show you, like, I got into a fight yesterday. I don't know. I was kind of thinking, like, you gotta fight for what you want. You know what I mean? She's just looking at me like, get to the point. So I was like, okay. I open the gigantic card, which is like my size. I hold it open, and she's like, she takes it and closes it, and she's like, okay, Josh, look, yesterday was July 4th. And I'm like, yes, I know that. And she's like, I was at a party, and I was like, okay, where's this going? She's like, one of my friends told me that they like me. And I was like, hold up. We've been talking literally hours a night for 11 months straight. Get into an argument and don't talk for one day. And now you're talking to someone else. I would have biked out of there dramatically, but I have one flat tire. So I just like walked away with my bike dramatically. Yeah, so I walked home like 3.5 miles with the bike at my side. And I didn't talk to her for a very long time after that. The whole room is like depressed now.
But I thought she was your girlfriend. That's why I'm confused.
The thing is, that's not the end of the story.
Is there gonna be another part?
Oh yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys. This isn't the end of the Pumpkin Cheek saga. It's just a hiatus.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it off. Oh crap. It won't go.